What's up, y'all? Jewel here, and I have finally finished my sketchbook, and so I've come on here to show you all the stickers I've made to put on my new one. So this sketchbook is the Strathmore Mixed Media. It's like $25, and I'll wait for Michael's to have like their 30 or 40% off sale to get one or two. So these are just the stickers, just a few quotes. They're not perfect, and also have portraits too. Portrait stickers. These are for me. Like, if I were to sell these, I definitely would bust out the Cricut machine and do some more laminating over top. But being as though this is just going on my personal sketchbook, I didn't really care. I just wanted to have something to put on it. So yeah, these are all the stickers that I have, and I'm just gonna work on placement. I know this is extra, but I do like to carefully take off the paper piece that is the advertisement for the Strathmore sketchbook and just put it off to the side. There's no real use for it. It's just really nice, in my opinion. So I am just right now trying to figure out how I want the stickers to lay, what I want the layout to look like, what looks better where. I didn't Sorry, that might have been loud. I didn't care about how I cut these. I actually cut these stickers with like just regular scissors. But if I were to like sell these or put them on my like Ko-Fi, I mean obviously same thing, but I would actually just break out the Cricut I have and get some laminating paper to add like extra coverage and do it that way. I would not have it looking like this, but being as though I didn't care and I thought it looked just fine. That's just how I left it, and I really enjoyed it, and I love this layout. Um, yes. So I also had a few more ideas for what I want in the center. So this warning: if you open this book, you owe me $100. Um, yeah, but I didn't think anyone would really give me $100, so I was like, okay, so maybe this one. This is a sketchbook, not a portfolio, but the colors didn't match for me. Like it didn't. No, it didn't look good. So I decided against it, and I just went back with the artist sticker. So while I was filming this, I was actually watching a interview with a vampire season 2. I think it was like episode 7, like the most recent one. That came out, review like reaction video. Because I'm like utterly obsessed with Interview with a Vampire. I think they are doing such an amazing job with it and handling it with care and detail. Kudos to the actors, obviously, but let's shout out the writers, the costume designers, the set designers, production. I guess I don't know what to call them. Um, uh, Fight coordinators. Okay, just everyone. Everyone did such a fantastic job, and they recently got renewed for a third season, which I'm happy about because I was like, if AMC does not renew them for a third season, I will personally write about 20 letters stating how I would prefer that they renew it in the nicest way possible. I think just pointing out here, I should have, in terms of placement, I should have put the other sticker somewhere else, like maybe inside the book, because it actually blocks off his face. And I love his face. I love how I did it. I don't draw men often, but I am trying to get into the habit of drawing men more. Um, yes, because they are all so beautiful. I tend to focus my art on black women, food illustrations, and I really want to get into backgrounds, but I'm really happy to be learning how to draw um, men's faces. It's the coloring skin, and you know what? You wouldn't think this, but I have difficulty coloring, like doing like black skin tones. I'm black, and you might be like, "Oh, what the heck? Like that shouldn't be a problem." It is a problem. I am getting better though, trying to learn, trying to practice. There are only a few resources out there, and I feel like whenever I like search it up on YouTube, there are only a few videos, and with those few videos, they always add like a like bounce light. Like they don't do as is skin, like in like the sun. It's always like a green or blue or purple bounce light that goes off the skin. I'm like, that doesn't really help much. Okay, so there was one creator. I think I'll remember to list it in the description box. I think her name is like Alicia J or Alicia something Alicia, and she actually did a really good job, I think, of breaking down how she personally does draws darker skin tones, like black skin tones, and I really appreciate that because sometimes just following the what do they call it, the skin volume, skin. I'm gonna just call it this like skin breakdown or whatever. It's normally like a ochre, red, and then like a muted blue for like the chin area, like red for the cheeks, and then ochre for the forehead. But sometimes black skin doesn't do that. I believe at this point I finished up everything, so here's a good look at what it came out to look like. So now I'm doing what I like to do to all my sketchbooks, which is to put an introductory page, um, which is just I just do a simple this book or the sketchbook belongs to Jewel B Drawing. I wanted to circle back from a topic that I was talking about earlier, which is how difficult it is to find resources on how to draw darker skin tones. I think I'll post a video about how I go about it. There are some people who have a few good resources on here, but there are others who also just, whenever you're trying to, you search up skin tones, it just focuses on white skin tones. I really didn't want to leave out the yellow sticker. I thought it had a really nice message, of course. So I actually wound up putting it in the introductory page, which is good. Like I said, I really hope no one decides to just randomly, like if I'm sitting in a like cafe or whatever, pick up my sketchbook and flip through it. But if they do, flip to the first page, introductory page, and leave $100 in it in my sketchbook. Okay. They're lucky I didn't do 1,000 for emotional damage because if you look at my sketchbook, it's personal. It's personal. And so to add emphasis to the message, I just put a whole bunch of arrows around it. I thought this was it, y'all. Like I closed my book and then bam, I realized I didn't pay attention to the seam that's on the actual sketchbook, and two of the stickers lifted, which was very disheartening because otherwise they won't lift, which is a good thing. But when I opened the book, they lifted because of the seam that made a nice little crinkle in them. So I tried to move it, but um, I realized that they were going to just tear each other, so I just left it and I trimmed off the end with like a pair of scissors. I'm just really upset that I didn't pay attention to that at first. That would have saved me a lot of grief. That's it, y'all. Thanks for watching, and hopefully in the future I will make that skin tutorial video. See ya!